Welcome to the Easy English Growth Channel, where you learn English in an easy way. Today, we're going to talk about something very important: overthinking. Many learners want to speak English, but their mind says, "Wait, is this correct?" And then they stay quiet. Today, you will learn how to stop thinking too much and start speaking with more freedom. You will practice simple ways to let go of fear and just try. By the end of this audio, you will feel calmer and more ready to speak, even if it's not perfect. Take a deep breath. This journey begins now, and you're already doing something brave by listening. Now let's talk about why we overthink when we want to speak English. Overthinking happens when your brain tries to check every word before you say it. You think, is my grammar right? Is my pronunciation good? Will people laugh? These questions feel big. They feel heavy. And then you don't speak at all. But here's the truth. Everyone who learns a language feels this way. You are not alone. Overthinking is normal, but it stops you from practicing. And without practice, you cannot improve. So the first step is to understand this. Your brain is trying to protect you, but it's also keeping you silent. Speaking with mistakes is better than not speaking at all. Mistakes mean you are learning. Mistakes mean you are trying. Let that idea sit with you for a moment. Let me teach you two important words: try and voice. Try means to make an effort, to do something even if it's hard. Voice is the sound that comes from your mouth when you speak. Today, you will use your voice. You will try. Listen to this sentence. I will try to speak. Now you repeat after me. I will try to speak. Good. Say it again with me. I will try to speak. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. Let's practice another one. Listen first. I use my voice every day. Now you say it. I use my voice every day. One more time. I use my voice every day. You stayed with it. You completed that practice. Here's something you can do today, even while you're listening to this. When you finish this audio, say one English sentence out loud. It can be very simple. You can say, "Hello, my name is," or "Today is a good day." Just one sentence. Use your voice. It doesn't matter if you're alone in your room or walking outside. Say it quietly if you want, but say it. This is your first action. One sentence today. That's all. Slow is good. Small steps are powerful. Let's move to the next part. This is an important part of stopping overthinking. Giving yourself permission to make mistakes. Many learners believe that every sentence must be perfect. They believe every word must sound right. They believe they must speak without errors. But that's not how language works. That's not how learning works. Even native speakers make mistakes. Even native speakers forget words. Even native speakers change sentences in the middle. Even I make mistakes sometimes. When you give yourself permission to be wrong, speaking becomes easier. It becomes lighter. Your body relaxes. Your mind slows down. You stop waiting for the perfect moment, and you just speak. Think of a baby learning to walk. The baby stands up. The baby takes one step. Then the baby falls. The baby falls many times. But the baby doesn't stop. The baby doesn't think, "I'm bad at walking." The baby tries again, and again, and again. Speaking English is the same. You will fall. You will say the wrong word. You will use the wrong tense. You will forget a sentence halfway through. You might feel embarrassed, and that is okay. That is part of learning. That is how learning happens. Let me teach you two more words: mistake and okay. Mistake means something wrong or not correct. It means something didn't go as planned. Okay means fine, acceptable, good enough. It means you can continue. Listen to this sentence. Mistakes are okay. Now repeat after me. Mistakes are okay. Say it again, slowly. Mistakes are okay. One more time. Mistakes are okay. Do you feel that? It's a kind sentence. It's a gentle sentence. And it's true. Let's try another one together. Listen carefully. I can try again. Now you say it. I can try again. Say it one more time. I can try again. Good. You tried that sound. You stayed with it. You did it. That matters. Here's your second action. Tonight, before bed, slow down for a moment. Think of one English mistake you made this week. Or think of one moment when you stayed quiet because you were afraid. Just one moment. Then say out loud or quietly in your head, mistakes are okay. I can try again. Just that. Nothing more. It takes 5 seconds, but it changes how you feel. It changes how you think. It reminds your brain that mistakes are not dangerous. They are not something to fear. They are just part of the journey. Now we'll practice something very powerful. Speaking without planning. Overthinking happens because you plan too much. You try to build the perfect sentence in your mind before you speak. But this takes too long. And by the time you're ready, the conversation has moved on. So here's a new way. Speak first, think second. I know this sounds strange, but listen. When you speak without planning, you practice faster. Your brain learns to find words quickly. Yes, you will make mistakes, but you will also build confidence. And confidence is more important than perfection. Native speakers don't plan every sentence. They just talk. You can do this too, slowly. Let me teach you the word start. Start means to begin. Listen to this sentence. I will start speaking now. Repeat after me. I will start speaking now. Say it again with me. I will start speaking now. Feel the power in that sentence. You're not waiting anymore. You're starting. Let's try one more. Listen first. I don't need to be perfect. Now you say it. I don't need to be perfect. Again, I don't need to be perfect. You completed that practice. Here's something you can do later today. Find a quiet moment, maybe when you're making tea or sitting down. Say 3 English words out loud, any words. Table, happy, water. Don't think about them, just say them. This trains your brain to speak without planning. Do this once today, just 3 words. If you are walking while listening to this, you can even do it now, very quietly. This is practicing freedom. This is practicing speaking without overthinking. Let's slow down for a moment and talk about fear.
Fear is the biggest reason we overthink. We think too much because we're afraid. We're afraid of judgment. We're afraid people will think we're not smart. We're afraid of sounding strange or making mistakes. We're afraid of saying the wrong thing. But fear grows when we feed it. Every time you stay quiet because you're afraid, fear gets stronger. It learns that silence is safe. But every time you speak, even just a little, fear gets smaller. It loses its power. You don't need to fight fear. You don't need to push it away. You don't need to be brave all the time. You just need to do one small thing. Speak one word. Say one sentence. That's enough. Progress is not about being fearless. Progress is about trying, even when you feel afraid. Now let me teach you the word brave. Brave means having courage, doing something even when you're scared. Being brave doesn't mean you feel confident. It means you act anyway. Listen carefully. I am brave when I try. Repeat after me. I am brave when I try. Say it again, slowly. I am brave when I try. One more time. I am brave when I try. You don't have to feel brave inside. You just have to try on the outside. That makes you brave. Let's practice another sentence together. My voice matters. Listen first. My voice matters. Now you say it. My voice matters. Again. My voice matters. Good. You stayed with it. That matters too. Here's your fourth action, and this one is very important. Tomorrow, or the next time you have a chance, speak one English sentence to someone. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be a coworker, or it can be yourself in the mirror. That counts. It can be very simple. How are you? Good morning. Thank you. I understand. Just one sentence to one person or to yourself. This is how you practice being brave, not by doing something huge, not by speaking perfectly, just by doing one small, real thing. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're not trying to sound perfect. You're just trying. And trying is already progress. Take a deep breath. Slow down. You've listened carefully. You've practiced with me. You've learned that overthinking keeps you silent, but small actions help you speak. You've learned that mistakes are okay. You've learned that your voice matters. You've learned that you don't need to be perfect to make progress. You tried new words. You repeated sentences. You stayed with me through this whole practice. That's real effort. That's real learning. And step by step, that's how confidence begins. Now I want to give you a 7-day challenge. This challenge will help you stop overthinking and start speaking every single day. It's simple. It's gentle. You can do it at home, while walking, or even before bed. Here's how it works.
Day 1 and Day 2. Say one English sentence out loud every day. Just one. It can be the same sentence or a different one. Good morning. I am learning. Anything. Do this when you wake up or before you sleep. Day 3 and Day 4. Add one more sentence. So now you say 2 sentences out loud. You can say them to yourself or to someone else. Don't think too much. Just say them. Day 5, 6, and 7. Choose 3 sentences and say them every day. They can be from this podcast or your own sentences. Repeat them. Let your voice get comfortable with English sounds. You can say them quietly or clearly. You can say them while you're cooking or walking or resting. The important thing is that you speak. You can also come back and listen to this episode again. Listen as many times as you want. Each time you will feel a little more confident. Each time, overthinking will feel a little smaller. You are not alone in this. Every English learner has felt what you feel. But you are here, listening, trying, and that means you're already moving forward. Slow is good. Small is powerful. Keep going. I'm proud of you for being here today.